Biden and advisors are on public lockdown over documents probe but are betting political furor will. President Joe Biden was planning to launch a campaign sometime in the period after his February 7 State of the Union address before word leaked about the documents found in his home, and that remains the plan, even as White House aides and his personal lawyers answer questions about who knew what when. The plans haven't changed, people familiar with the discussions say. The timeframe is the same. The president and his close-knit inner circle of advisors, largely the same circle that was tight around him as he prepared to launch his 2020 campaign, are on public lockdown as they avoid saying anything to avoid tripping any legal issues. But they still think that, barring some major and deeply damaging revelation, this will blow over in time. In interviews with CNN, people around the president talk about the DC elite making DC noise. They argue that the attention to these documents may prove to be only the latest passing obsession, and that many of the questions they're facing are from journalists and politicians who aren't accepting that Biden is honoring his promise to AT by upholding the rule of law and respecting DOJ's process, according to a Biden advisor. By contrast, the advisor said, it's a matter of public record what Americans' highest priority issues are from polling, other research, and the most important poll, the midterms, the economy, cutting costs, fighting inflation, creating jobs, standing up for reproductive rights, fighting for gun reform, adding that with Biden's work and record. The American people care a hell of a lot about all of that. Those around Biden with actual information aren't laying their plans out to nervous donors or members of Congress, whom they know will turn around and talk publicly, and barely care about their complaints over being left out. They mock the political forecasters and the talk of optics. They keep private score of 4 years' worth of critics whom they feel have fallen flat over and over, and dismiss the idea that they've gotten so convinced by their own survival mythology that they always underplay whatever arises. Look back from shortly before the president launched his campaign to now, the accuracy rate of pundits' negative predictions about him or his strategies is dismal, said White House spokesman Andrew Bates, stressing that he and others are taking the investigation seriously, but not the political talk around it. Our MO, by contrast, has aged well: tune out the noise, do the work, deliver, and remember that the president knows the American people and they know him. Asked how anything related to the documents investigations factors into the 2024 political or timing, thinking for the people actually doing the thinking about it, Bates said, it doesn't.